What's up, everybody? This is Bills. He's ACG, and we are the Skybox Podcast, bringing you nothing but the best over the last week in sports and entertainment. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button and then subscribe. That'll let you know every time we come out with a new video, so you could be the first in line to check it out. So let's get to it. So in this week's, the first topic that we have for this week is going to be the Coming to America trailer. ACG, have you had a chance to check that Coming to America trailer out? What do you think about the movie?
Yeah, I did. I thought it was cool. I don't think it's going to be as good as the original.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it looked decent. Still not as good though as the original, but yeah.
The thing that I say is you can't count out Eddie Murphy.
True.
Like, even though it's been a while since he was, like as iconic as he was back in the day.
Right.
But he's like, I'm looking at it, he's got all the characters. He's got the barbershop characters back.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got some supporting cast. He got Tracy Morgan to be in it.
Right.
So I think this might be a sleeper. I don't think many people are like looking at this as it's going to be another cult classic thing. So, but I think this is going to be, it's at least going to be better than next Friday.
Yeah. Way better than Belly 2.
Yeah. They had a part 2?
Yeah, with the game.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah. So it's. I think it's gonna be something worth checking it out.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Next up, we have J.J. Watt. Is he still an elite player?
I think he is. Yeah. I think he's been dealing with a lot of injuries that kind of made him look average, but I feel like once he gets together, he gets healthy, I think he'll still be like a top 10 defensive player.
I agree. I think he had a multitude of things going on that caused him to not really shine. So he had all the injuries, kind of the setbacks. He had the team, and like he ended up finding himself in like a rebuilding situation.
Right. Yeah.
Which like that's gonna stifle anybody. Like, really.
Right.
What do you think about this new move for him?
I think it's good. I think he's with a young team. I think they're gritty. He's got Kyler Murray at the helm, who's pretty nice. I think he's underrated. He's gonna be special. But yeah, I think they got a pretty good team. I think they're gonna make the playoffs. Definitely, for sure.
Yeah, I'd say as long as they're able to kind of keep, like, he's going to be that veteran, older presence. He'll be able to be like one of the locker room people who, kind of show the guys how it's. I mean, shoot, even on a community level, just all this stuff he does with the communities that he's part of. Like, Texas is going to miss him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he comes back, and as long as he can stay healthy, he's going to have like a resurgence. He's going to kind of bring back the J.J. Watt of old.
I think so too. I also think his brother's been doing really good too. So I think he's gonna show out to prove like, yo, I'm still the brother with the juice.
I know. Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm gonna throw this to the audience, to the people who are checking this video out. Place it in the comments. Yes or no? Does J.J. Watt show that, like, have a comeback season? Is he going to have the best comeback? Say yes or no in the comments. Let us know. Mm-hmm. All right. Next up, we have Drake. He just dropped Scary Hours Part 2.
Yeah.
It's I don't even know it's not a mixtape, because it's like 3 songs. It's a 3-pack? It's a 3-pack? So ACG, what did you think about this 3-pack from Drake?
I think it was great. Honestly, it really made me feel like, damn, like I'm really ready for this album now. But yeah, he was rapping on this album. Him and the Ross joint.
Yeah.
Lil Baby went crazy on his verse.
He did.
He was rapping.
Now, I think we have to have a disclaimer. We should put something across the bottom of the screen saying that you are a self-professed Drake stan.
Yeah. Just put OVO XO on there.
We're gonna put OVO ACG.
Yeah.
So, but no, I checked it out and I agree. I thought he snapped on the first song out of the three.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at it. I was like, it's tough. I think we all know what to expect when we hear Rick Ross. Like
right.
He's been in that same kind of lane
Mm-hmm.
for a long time.
Yeah.
But I was excited to hear Drake with Lil Baby. Yeah. Because like Baby's got Little Baby as bars.
Yeah, he does.
So like would he get overshadowed? I think Drake held his own. Little Baby snapped. He snapped on this one though.
He did. Well, I think it was Payback though, because do you remember a while back Drake had a song with it was Drake, Gunna, and Baby. Yeah. I forgot what it was called, but Drake, you couldn't even tell that no one else was on the track except for Drake. Like he smoked it crazy, and their verses weren't like that. So I think this was good payback for Lil Baby.
Yeah. The song that he had with Ross though, that was like, I got more money than ever. Like that was the most braggadocious song that I've heard in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's with Ross. It kind of brings that out. That he talks the talk with Ross.
Yeah, I mean it's tough because like Ross, I think they even shouted it out in the song. Ross has like a 200-acre house. Like,
yeah. Hollywood coming to shoot movies at his crib.
yeah. I mean, how do you not like? I bet you that whole song was just a humble. He wasn't even trying to brag on that. He was talking about what's happening today.
Yeah, something light.
Just light stuff.
It's light.
So, but yeah, it was definitely worth putting out. But I mean, it's tough because with these 3 songs here, a couple songs there, like they just have to come out with the album.
Yeah. I think it's the anticipation. I think it's getting everyone kind of at the edge of their seat. I'm like, okay, yeah. So because it got me ready. Like I was ready. I'm ready more now for this album drop.
So after, because I know how you roll. Probably waited up 12 at night.
12 midnight, yeah.
Refresh the Apple Music. Double check. Is in there.
I'm trying to refresh it.
Yeah. So at 12:15, when you're finished listening to it, what do you listen? Do you reach back out to the old Drake stuff? Do you like what happened? You just call it a night, just go to sleep? Like what happens?
Yeah. So I mean, I kind of plug the first song to the third song, and it's like it's on a loop.
Yeah.
Like that loop until I'm tired and I kind of pass out.
While the loop is still playing.
The loop's still playing, so I got the lyrics already.
Yeah. Yeah. And once again, that's why you're OVO ACG. That's it.
That's it.
All right. Next up, we have the Lakers win versus Portland. I could definitely say I didn't see it coming, but ACG, what was your thoughts on that win?
So last podcast, I predicted Lakers would get the dub.
You did that.
That dub snapped I think it was a 5-game losing streak.
Yeah.
So that was pretty important for them to kind of get out of that hole. So I mean, it's momentum going forward, but yeah, good to snap the losing streak and get back on it.
I thought you were a crazy person, because they had like a hell of a week.
Yeah.
Was it like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, where it just sucked
They
across
suck.
the board?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Caruso actually went out and started delivering pizzas just because he wasn't sure about job security.
Yeah.
Showed up at my job.
Yeah. He's an Amazon driver outside on the update.
There's grainy security footage of him kicking somebody's package across the lawn.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think it's tough because depending on what happens with Anthony Davis, that's ultimately going to seal the fate of the Lakers.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I think they're going to be able to hold the fort and kind of still be able to stay in good playoff contention and like being able to get a good seed, but they don't go anywhere, I don't think, without AD.
No, if AD doesn't come back, Brooklyn's winning the chip. If AD's not healthy, if any team is not 100% healthy, and Brooklyn, then Brooklyn's walking away with this one easy.
Now, when you bring up Brooklyn, it's kind of tough because they're dealing with their own superstar key person injury with the injury that's currently happening with KD.
Yeah, I think Harden's really stepped it up. He's playing like an MVP player right now. I mean, his percentages are up. He's taken fewer shots than he's ever have. Yeah. He's averaging about 25, but he's got like a triple-double the last couple games. So he's toying with the game right now. And they keep winning. I think they're second in the East behind who are they behind? The 76ers they're behind.
Yeah.
So,
now, my question for you, they're rolling. Like they're cooking right now.
Cooking.
What happens when KD comes back? Is it going to throw off the rhythm? Is it going to mess with people's touches?
I don't think so. Only because it's KD. I think KD could play with anyone. He could play with NBA players. He could play with college. He could play with me and you in the backyard. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He's a like 10 for 15 shooting. You know, he's very efficient. So he doesn't need the rock, and he doesn't really take that many dribbles either. He's not a catch and shoot guy. He'll do a little something, but he's not crazy like a Harden or a Kyrie. So I think putting him in the system, he could work in any system. I think they'll be okay.
So it's true because he lived with Russ Westbrook for so many years.
Yeah.
And his 1-on-5 fast break.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Russell's like, why? Who you're like pass, and he keeps dribbling and takes the half court shot.
That's why he named his sneaker. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
So, all right. Next up, we have the NBA All-Star Draft. So, by this point, we already had the All-Star Game draft happen. The teams are solidly picked. We're looking at the upcoming event that's going to be a little later on this weekend. What did you think of Team LeBron?
I thought good picks. I thought it was funny how they were clowning him because he was like, I need some size, and they thought he was a Rudy, and he ended up going with old boy Sabonis, I believe.
Yeah.
So they clowned the Jazz thoroughly in that draft. I like his picks. I think they're the favorites.
So, and just running it down. So we have Team LeBron with Giannis, Steph Curry, Luka, Nikola Jokic, Jaylen Brown, Paul George, Rudy Gobert, Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, Sabonis, and Ben Simmons. I'd say specifically with the starting pick of Giannis, Steph Curry, Luka, Nikola, like that starting lineup. I think that's a really, really strong lineup.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of Durant's selection? I mean, first of all, I think it's weird to have a captain who's injured.
Yeah, I know that is weird because I was like, dang, I always had to think about it. I was like, no, he's not playing.
Yeah, he's not even playing.
Yeah, I think they should have chose a different captain. But I like his squad. I don't think it's at the level of LeBron's. I think they're a 3-4 point favorites going in LeBron's team, but his team's nice. It's not bad. I mean, he's got some size. He got Embiid. I think he's got Bradley Beal.
So Team Durant, we got Bradley Beal, Joel Embiid, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Anthony Davis, James Harden, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, Julius Randle, and Zion Williams. But out of that team, you have both Durant and AD both injured.
Right. Yeah.
He's got the better one. I was surprised with Julius Randle being in there. Zach LaVine. I mean, Zach's doing this, but I mean, it's kind of like he's playing in the minor leagues right now.
Yeah. He's nice though for the Knicks. I think he's averaging like 25, 11 and something. So and the Knicks are in the fourth seed right now, which is crazy.
Yeah, the Knicks.
I know fifth seed, but still, that's.
I mean, that's the weird thing about the East right now. It's just there's so much in flux. Yeah,
I looked at it. I think the fifth spot in the East is record wise. I think they're 18 and 19. Yeah, 18 and 19. I think they're a game either below or above 500. And in the West, I think they're like 21 and 14. I think the fifth spot.
Yeah. So now the thing that would have blown this all apart would have been if the Miami Heat could have worked out what they were trying to do. I'm not sure. Did you hear about what was going on with Butler? So Butler was offered by the NBA to be a reserve. He rejected it because he said he wasn't going to be an all-star, part of the reserves, if they didn't give it to Bam too.
Oh, that's loyalty. I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, he's riding for the team, and he also tried to strong arm the NBA into letting two Miami Heat be part of the show.
Yeah.
Now, I think if that would have happened, if they would have had both Bam as well as it, like that could have changed up the way the team looked.
Oh yeah. But I don't think they were gonna make it. I don't think they're not doing so good right now. I don't know what's going on with the Heat.
Oh, actually, so this is something I'm a little happy about. So the Heat have been on a tear. I think they have about 4 games under their belt, 4-game winning streak.
Okay, that's not bad.
So, and I mean, on the East, it doesn't really matter. Like we're in playoff contention. We're in the hunt right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's the interesting thing there. Now, looking forward to kind of the rest of the festivities with the All-Star game. What do you think about the 3-point contest?
Update. Well, Booker's hurt and he's out, so Mike Conley's taking.
That's right.
We got breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news. I did get it too. Yep.
Mike Conley's taking a spot in the All-Star game and the 3-point contest.
Mike Conley.
Yeah.
Mr. My floater don't work.
Out of all people, take Conley over.
Yeah. I did see that too.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think at this point that means it's Steph Curry's.
Yeah, and I think Booker replaced
Davis. Right?
yeah, he replaced AD. So it was
Wow.
and he was injured. They replaced him with Booker. He got hurt. And then, like,
So does Mike Conley make it to the All-Stars 3-point contest? It's gonna slip on ice on the way there.
yeah.
We're gonna have Caruso. Caruso
should-
comes in. All right. All right. Now looking at the dunk contest, do you know any of the three people who are actually in the dunk contest?
I don't. Not at all.
I feel like if they brought up a lineup of people saying one of these people are in the dunk contest, no one would have guessed.
No.
Yeah.
Shit.
We got
Dunk even in
Obi
this.
Toppin, we got Anthony Simmons, and we got another guy. It doesn't matter. It's I think the fact that they threw the dunk contest in the middle of halftime,
Yeah.
like, it's
Little
gonna
lack.
suck.
Mhm.
The other thing about it is they normally miss more dunks than they actually make.
Right. Yeah.
So these three unknown people, I have no confidence that this is actually going to turn out right.
No.
With that being said, I give it to Obi Toppin because he has the best name out of the three.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Zion and the Pelicans beating the NBA best record Jazz. What are your thoughts on that?
I think the Pelicans are pretty serious. Zion went crazy. I think he had 27. Lonzo's shooting the three better. So I think they're coming up. I think Utah. I don't think it means anything for Utah. I just think they're a little tired. I think they're still going to be the first in the West. So, but yeah, Zion's coming. He had, like I said, 27. I think he had like 11 rebounds.
I think this is it's a flash of what they could be, but I don't think they actually have enough kind of stand, like, especially Zion. This is going to be like the first somewhat normal season he's able to play. He's going to run out of gas. He's not going to be able to, like, down the stretch, he's going to disappear. He didn't even play a full season in college.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
His body is not meant for all that weight. He's only what? I think he's
6'5", maybe 6'6".
Yeah, something like that. But he's a big boy. All that weight, especially jumps.
Yeah.
He can get hurt pretty quick with that.
And the tough thing about it, he's explosive. So, like, it's one thing being, like, explosive. Like, that's why he ripped the sneakers. He, like, had these injuries. Yeah. But yeah, I think it was just a flash. I think, as you said, the Jazz keep on clicking. They're going to keep rolling all the way to their first round out.
Right.
But yeah, I was actually surprised with the 3-point shooting a ball. Like, is it now that his brother's in the league that he's got some family competition he's trying to?
Because LaMelo was going crazy. He's good.
Yeah,
he's way better than when Lonzo came in the league.
I like, right. He's way better than Lonzo right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's an undisputed. What's that?
I said that's why LeBron traded him when they were in LA.
Hey, you can't take someone else taking the shine. Yeah, I think he clearly runs away with the Rookie of the Year. especially over folks like Obi Toppin, Anthony Simmons, and I don't even know if those guys are rookies. I'm not even sure. We're gonna look it up, and Obi Toppin's gonna be like a 7-year player who's played with 4 teams.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's 18-year vet.
Yeah, he won the championship back in 2014.
Yeah, he's got a ring with the Spurs, the Clippers.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Space Jam 2. The trailer came out. What are your thoughts?
I don't think it's gonna be as good as the original. But that's just because the original is my favorite movie. So I don't see it coming close. I think it'll still be good though. I don't think it's touching the original one.
I think it's gonna end up like just about all the other remakes that have happened over the last few years, where like whether it's The Lion King or whether it's Aladdin or like all these other like 90s classics, it's gonna end up being where it never had a chance because people are remembering, like they have sentimental value to a movie that's like way more special than like an actually good movie. Like I think he was kind of dumb in going for it because it's a lose-lose situation.
Because even if it is better, people grow up to Space Jam. So
yeah, you're never gonna like start watching. No, that ain't even gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, good luck for him. Hopefully he got paid a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's. I think this movie ends up in the same bargain bin that you could find Uncle Drew, the movie. Oh man, I wonder if Kyrie still remembers like this. How does he feel about that horrible movie?
It wasn't that bad. It was funny. It had its moments. It had who it had Kyrie. It had some other people.
Shaq, Reggie Miller, Nate
Chris
Robinson,
Chris Webber,
like a WNBA player.
Yeah,
but so it was a good movie. But tell me this: how much did you pay to see it? Like, how much did you pay to watch it?
Maybe too much.
So you actually paid for it?
Yeah, I went to the movies.
Damn, they got you.
Popcorn and everything. That movie.
And the popcorn was the best thing. That's rough. Yeah. I watched it on cable. It was a TNT original, you know. Wednesday night after everything else, when nothing else was on during the pandemic. It was either watch that or watch dudes play 2K on ESPN.
Oh yeah, they started doing that.
All right. Next up, I got a story to tell. Netflix's BIG documentary. What was your thoughts on checking that out?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like how they interviewed his mom, his grandma, and I think the best thing about it was they didn't kind of dwell on the Tupac Biggie beef because we already heard about all that. So they touched on it a little bit, but it wasn't the main story because like I said, we already heard all that in 17 other documentaries. So I liked it. It showed real footage of touring, so his life story. So yeah, that was good.
I think it's sad that we're how many years? That was 1997, and it's 2021, and this is the first time that they actually come out with something talking about his childhood and talking about like his family life and like I was a BIG fan since '93.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard any of these stories before.
Right.
And to the homie of his who had all of that recorded, like all that footage, like were they just sitting on it? Like he had tapes and tapes.
Yeah, he had tapes.
Yeah.
It was good though.
Yeah. So I think it was good. The surprising moment for me was the fact that he would go down to Jamaica every summer.
Yeah.
And like he was listening to country music and stuff.
Yeah, because his mom. Yeah.
So that was the surprise. Now, the one thing that made me sad, like I was thinking, if he were to get older, like I think he was your age.
Yeah, he was 24.
Yeah. So like, if he were to get older, would he like incorporated more reggae? Like just hearing all the he was with the jazz musician. Like would he have incorporated that? Like there was so many different avenues that he had an opportunity of like going into.
Right. Yeah. That's the sad part.
Yeah. That also gave me a heads up. I gotta record like my life
everything
day to day. So that way in 20 years I could drop like a 30 for 30 have all this footage. It'll be me like rolling dice with the janitor at work. You know. I'll do a Jordan. I'll be like betting everybody and getting hurt feelings and pissed off. So, all right. So that's all of our topics for this week. Now it's time for the hot take. ACG, what is your hot take for this week?
I'm gonna say hot take. I'm gonna say the dunk contest steals the show. With that we have no idea who their names are. I think they'll be real. So that's my. So Anthony Simmons just destroys Vince Carter's legacy. During this. Yeah.
He puts his entire head inside of the canister.
Yeah.
All right. So looking at it, I think. So my hot take is actually for the All-Star game itself. Along the same lines as you, I think Zion is going to use this as a showing ground, like a proving ground, to actually show, like, since he got the nod, he's ready to play with the big boys. So I think he actually ends up walking away with MVP.
Okay.
Just because they can't deal with him. Also, this starts the decline, which ends with him probably resting out the rest of the year.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. He's gonna beast out, and then we'll see him next season.
I think he could, just because you get like 30 wide open dunks per All-Star game,
and he's gonna assault the rim.
Yeah,
he's gonna abuse the rim. I think the fan. Well, there's probably not gonna be really too many people in attendance, but whoever actually shows up is gonna be there. All the Instagram models are gonna be going crazy. They'll be waiting for later. That's much later.
Right, with Pepper Lou.
Yeah. All of the Atlanta area strip clubs are going to be ready for the NBA after parties.
Oh yeah.
In which Zion will probably be an MVP again. But all right. So that's the show for this week. Once again, thanks to everybody who's checking out this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the page, so that way you can keep up to date with this show, as well as with our Skybox Tops, where we take a look at the tops in different segments and different categories in sports. So once again, I'm Bills. That's ACG. Peace.
Peace.